Good morning, Krissa. Good morning, Trish. And Connie, good morning. Good morning, Betty. Welcome, Andy.
Good morning.
Good morning. So good to be with everybody and see your smiling faces. Hi, Nate.
Hello, Tom. Good to see you.
You.
Hey, Andy. Ooh, what happened?
And Tom, I just got your text message and responded.
Okay, no worries.
I had another commitment on my calendar, but that was canceled a while ago. So I am here and I'm very excited to be doing this today.
Good. I was getting ready to pinch hit just in case. This is great. I'm excited to experience what you have in store for us today.
I am too. We did this on Monday with the other meditation group that I do, and so I'm excited to repeat it.
Great.
Well, is there anything, Tom, that you would like to say to bring us into the moment, or any announcements or anything before we jump in?
Gosh, not that I can think of.
We'll do it, and we'll jump in. We'll have about 28 minutes, I suppose, of this guided meditation, and we'll reserve the last 10 minutes from 11 to 11:10 for us to be able to open up as a group and talk a bit, process things, and be able to maybe have some takeaway messages, learn a little bit about what other people experienced. And we are going to do a loving kindness meditation today. And this is one of the meditations that I read quite a bit about, and there's a lot of research on it, and how being intentional and intentionally cultivating feelings of love and kindness towards others and towards ourselves can have a lot of benefits. And I've been thinking a lot about this, and especially Tom, with what you led last week, and just in the world that we're in today with all that's going on. In many ways, this seemed like a more appropriate than other things we could have done. And so go ahead and before you close your eyes, just take a moment, if your screen is on, to observe the other faces that are with us today. No need to say anything, no need to do anything, but just take a moment to observe and just notice any thoughts or feelings that come to mind as your eyes move around, and just gently gaze on the other faces of the folks that are with us this morning. And again, as you're doing that, just simply notice what comes up for you. Maybe specific feelings or thoughts, maybe curiosities. And then now, go ahead, if you would like to, you can close your eyes if that's comfortable. Or if you would like to keep your eyes open, you can maybe just gaze at a point in front of you, maybe a little bit below. And just take a moment to connect to the present moment. Maybe that's with your breath. Maybe there are sounds or smells. Maybe just noticing your body, what it feels like to be sitting on the chair or the ground. Maybe noticing other things in your environment, external to your body. maybe things internal to your body, any tension, any experiences like hunger, feeling satisfied, or feeling tired, or excited. And just notice those. Maybe you can notice your heartbeat. And maybe the more still you become, the more observant, the more at rest, maybe the more you're able to notice your heart and feel it beating and sense the rhythm, your heart rate, if it's slowing down or speeding up. And throughout the meditation today, or at any point in your life, you can always bring your mind back to the present moment. Before your mind wanders off again, thinking about the future or the past, or any number of things that are not in the present moment. And now go ahead and imagine that someone that you love is sitting right with you in your mind's eye. This is someone that you care about deeply. It could be a person or a being, maybe an animal. It could be a family member, a friend, a mentor or mentee. Someone where it's easy to feel a sense of love and kindness towards them. And loving kindness meditation usually has some sort of mantra that you can repeat over and over again. And today the mantra that we'll use while we think about this person are these words. May you be safe. May you be resilient. May you flourish in life. And may your life be full of love and kindness. And you may want to stay with this person as you're experiencing these feelings of love and kindness and generosity. And go ahead and let that person stay with you if you'd like. And bring into your awareness another person that you deeply care about, or another being. Again, maybe a family member or friend, or a teacher, or a mentor or mentee. And now the three of you are occupying the space in your mind's eye. And go ahead and repeat this mantra to this new person or being. May you be safe. May you be resilient. May you flourish in life. And may your life be full of love and kindness. You can repeat this mantra to these people as many times as you would like. Maybe especially if they seem resistant or not yet able to really accept your love and kindness and consideration. Or if they are able to accept it, to continue sending that in maybe greater quantities or deeper depths, and really be able to overshower them with love and kindness. Maybe those people are able to receive that, maybe not. But go ahead and continue showering them with that love and kindness. May you be safe. May you be resilient. May you flourish in life. And may your life be full of love and kindness. And now bring into your mind's eye an acquaintance, someone that you don't necessarily know that well, maybe don't have particularly strong feelings towards them, maybe a neighbor or a coworker you don't interact with much, maybe a mail person that delivers your mail, someone in a grocery store that you occasionally interact with, person that walks their dogs in front of your house. And whenever you find someone that fits that description, go ahead and behold them in your mind's eye and say to them the same mantra. May you be safe. May you be resilient. May you flourish in life. And may your life be full of love and kindness. If there are other people that come to mind that are acquaintances, feel free to extend these feelings, these thoughts, these messages to them. May you be safe. May you be resilient. May you flourish in life. And may your life be full of love and kindness. And if you practice this meditation on your own, you can repeat this mantra as many times as you need, with as many people as come to mind. Right now, in this meditation, bring your mind to someone with whom you might have some conflict. Maybe a family member or coworker or friend or neighbor. And behold them in your mind's eye. And of course, noticing any feelings that might come up, any anticipations of what might be said or felt. And just notice those. Then go ahead and send to them the message in this mantra using these words. May you be safe. May you be resilient. May you flourish in life. And may your life be full of love and kindness. This one might be harder to connect with those feelings of love and kindness. It might not be. You can continue to practice sending that message over and over again. May you be safe. May you be resilient. May you flourish. And may your life be full of love and kindness. And now, in your mind's eye, imagine these people are with you. Feeling lots of love and kindness towards you. And each one in turn sends that message back to you with a genuine, full heart of love and kindness. And picture each one of them saying to you, may you be safe. May you be resilient. May you flourish in life. And may your life be full of love and kindness. If you find yourself being resistant to receiving that message from people that deeply care about you, or acquaintances, or someone with whom you currently have a conflict, just notice that and continue working on being able to receive that love and kindness. If you are able to receive it, continue letting yourself receive it more and more in greater quantities, deeper depths. Let yourself be showered with that love, that kindness. and be able to receive this message from other people over and over again. May you be safe. May you be resilient. May you flourish in life. And may your life be full of love and kindness. And now, after practicing, you might notice that other faces come to mind, other people. If you have felt some of the power of being able to give and receive love and kindness, sometimes it can be easy to recognize people that are in need of love and kindness. You can take a moment right now to practice sending to them the love and kindness that you have to offer and that they are in need of. You might also notice that you are likely one of the people that needs a lot of love and compassion and kindness. Especially if you have not been receiving enough. Go ahead now and take a moment to bring yourself into your mind's eye and being able to send this message to yourself and receive it from yourself. May I be safe. May I be resilient. May I flourish in life. And may my life be full of love and kindness. Again, if you feel any resistance, any shame, or beliefs that maybe you don't deserve love and kindness, to just notice that and continue working and sending yourself that message until maybe you're able to accept it, make space for it. If you are able to send and receive that message, you can continue practicing that. Being able to shower yourself with love, with kindness. If you're like me, and many people I know, you might benefit from practicing love and kindness more often with family members, friends, acquaintances, and people that we currently have conflict with, and likely with yourself. Go ahead now and bring your attention Back to the present moment. Again, any sounds in the air, any smells or tastes, the sensation of the temperature of the air, of wearing the clothes that you're wearing, the pressure up from the chair or the ground, any internal sensations. And just notice those for a moment. And in a few moments, we'll bring our attention back to the screen and the faces that are with us. And we'll take just a couple minutes to once again gaze at each other's faces, just noticing any thoughts or feelings that come up. And maybe be able to practice sending some of those feelings of love and kindness, of warmth and generosity, and being able to receive that as you look into the faces of the other people in this group. So now you can go ahead and open your eyes if they're closed as you're ready. And just take a minute again to behold the faces in this group. You can, if you would like, be able to practice sending some love through maybe smiles or waves or gazes that might be warm. And if you notice a face that seems to be sending love or kindness, be able to take that in. And let yourself feel loved. So now we'll transition out of that that more formal meditation space. And we have about 10 minutes to be able to talk for a bit. And we're curious to hear what you might be feeling or experiencing, any lessons you learned, anything that was helpful, or any struggles you might have, or questions or curiosities, or really anything that might be helpful to share with this group while we're sitting here together.
Really appreciated the meditation. I think it was absolutely perfect for today.
I think we're all having trouble hearing you. It's a little muted. Do you have a finger over a microphone or something?
Oh, I might have, yeah. Is that
Okay.
better?
Much better.
Okay. I don't usually hold my computer, and I was. Thank you. I was just saying that I appreciated the meditation and think it was the perfect one. Over the past week, as I've been thinking about all that's happening and where we are hopefully moving in the future, I have been so centered on one thought of everybody needs to start where they start, and we all need to extend the loving kindness to wherever people are in our lives. And this just was really helpful to kind of take that from a thought in kind of deeper into my body. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
I was really grateful for this one. I've done loving kindness meditation, something similar to this before, and I've always enjoyed it. And today, interestingly, I found myself, as I was thinking of the being that loved me, that I didn't have any conflict with, my dog, who I put down last August, was sitting right next to me. So that was very nice to have her near me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's powerful to hear. Connie's, I think, having similar feelings to I am hearing that. That sounds really special, and thank you for sharing that.
It really wasn't hard to find people to send a message to. I felt like the room was crowded. And even, people that I just meet on a daily basis, like the young man who cleans the hall, or the woman who brings the mail, or the older woman at Ace Hardware. I mean, it was so easy to find those, and even to visualize the faces of the people who were the protesters, and send it to them, even though I've never seen them in person. That was just very powerful. It's always powerful to me when I see that, when I do this meditation too, to realize how hard it is to receive it back. I always doubt I doubt it for some reason. So I have to work on that.
Who else was in that boat of, it's hard to receive it, and
Yeah, I had similar experience to the one that Betty just described. Is Nate, when you were going through the hierarchy, although it really isn't a hierarchy, but the order in which, think about these beings or these individuals. It was more a parade. It was hard to kind of keep my mind on being in a meditative state because these people kept coming. But also, to Betty's point, in the last stage of the meditation, when we're confronted with thinking about those with whom we don't agree, or those with whom we're not in relationship, or maybe not even in conversation. In this particular time of crisis and political division, I think that's one of the hardest. It's one of the hardest places to be, one of the hardest spaces to occupy. And I was thinking about where the Buddha describes the 7 ways of being. And one of the ways of being is loving. In fact, I think it's number 2. Not only does this permeate, is this a central message of Buddhism, but it's the central message of Christianity. And I can only speak for myself, but it's a struggle. It's a struggle to be in solitude. I miss the real human interaction, the being present with someone, and I struggle with those with whom I may violently disagree. But we're called upon to take a different path, and I think this meditation speaks to that. Is really wishing and praying and being in the spirit of wishing others to be resilient and to flourish.
Thank you for that. And I'll quickly mention, as you were, well, and as a few people were talking, mean, oftentimes the person with conflict that comes up for me is one of the people that I deeply love. It's my partner, my family, or some of my coworkers or things that, and so that love and that conflict, they're also usually hand in hand. And And Andy, I don't know you really at all, but I'm having fun picturing you as an academic or somebody really smart, just because of the all the books behind you.
Yeah, the scary thing is I've read all or part of all of them. There's a lot of reference books. Obviously, you don't read the dictionary cover to cover, but it's when I look at the shelf, it's kind of like, oh yes, remember reading that. So I was a professor in a former life, and and I love to read. So I think that may be obvious, but it's one of the joys. It's one of the things that's really kept me going in this period of solitude is the richness of literature and actually rereading old texts. A lot of these are actually go back to my college days, and I'll pull a text off that I read when I was a sophomore, and oh yeah, I do remember this.
Wow.
So yeah, you never stop learning. It's one of the great joys, and you know, it's kind of counterintuitive, but it's one of the gifts of this period of solitude is really being given this time for maybe retrenchment, retracing your steps, reflecting, and maybe thinking about things in a different way.
We have 1 minute and 49 seconds on the clock that's up here. Are there other things people would want to throw in and it might be meaningful to share with the group?
I'll add that it's maybe not highly meaningful, but as can happen in our intentions with meditation time, lawnmower type noise kicked in the entire time. And then it ended when we ended the meditation time. So thank you. It was lovely nonetheless.
We usually do our meditations at Carleton College in a building. It's usually pretty silent, but there's one with the construction like started right as we started, and people ended up loving that meditation because there's such a challenge to it. It was fascinating. It took a number of minutes, but then as people talked about afterwards, like there's actually something really valuable to having that loud noise going on. So there can be pros and cons to it.
Well, next week, I think we'll do a meditation on privilege and safety. So that's what I'm formulating at this moment. Would love to see you back next week. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
And at some point, I think Trish is going to lead us, or maybe Betty, or Connie. We'll see. No, we'll do that at some point. But have a wonderful week, folks.
My pleasure.
So much. Bye.